Hello, it's me, and welcome to my Q&A. About a month ago, I posted a community post on the channel about Q&A because I reached 250,000 subscribers. And you gave me quite a lot of questions, so I had to just put it down to about 14 people or something like that, which looks like a bookload, but it isn't a bookload. So the first one I have here, Neverland VM gave me quite a few questions, so I have put it down to 3. So how much in a week do you practice? I practice about 8 hours a week on a school week because I have school, and usually I only really have Saturday and Sunday to practice, which is a bit on the weekdays. But in a holiday, I get about 1.5 hours to 2 hours a day, which is really helpful for my practice. How long does it take for me to learn a song? Usually it takes me 2 weeks, but sometimes it can be longer, like Bohemian Rhapsody took me 4 months. What was the hardest song to learn? Which one was the easiest? And which one is the one you'd love to play the most? So the hardest song was definitely Bohemian Rhapsody, because as I said before, it took me 4 months. The easiest was Baby Shark, because it wasn't too hard, it sort of repeated for quite a while. And the one I love to play the most is definitely Bohemian Rhapsody. It's probably my most favourite song, and I really love it. So let's move on to the next person. Faith Curson has given me the question of, what would be your recommendations for a 35-year-old with no music training at all, but one with a huge interest in learning how to play piano? Worth giving a shot. So, I guess for all ages, I'd say, yeah, definitely. Give it as soon as possible. Better today than tomorrow. 100%. So, next up is Nakshat Pandy, who's given me 7 questions, which I'm going to say 2 on this Q&A. So the first one is, who is your favourite classical music composer? Mine is definitely Yurima, and I really like this song. And the other question I would say is, would you rather choose to continue as a YouTube pianist or go into mainstream music with a contract from a music production company, or would you become a classical pianist? So my answer to that be, at the moment, I would of course continue as a YouTube pianist, but in the future, hopefully, I can go into mainstream music because it sounds fun, and I don't think I'll be a classical pianist when I grow up. So let's move on to Tisan Saavedra, who's asked me where am I from. I am born in the United Kingdom, and my parents are from China and Hong Kong, respectively. So now, Mango Monster has given me the question, how many languages or dialects do you speak, and which? So my answer would be, I speak English, and a bit of Mandarin Chinese and Cantonese, which are sort of the same language, but mainly I speak music. So, John Doe has given me the question, do you make bucket loads of money from playing piano on your YouTube channel and elsewhere? And are you sponsored, endorsed by anyone except from the bank or mum and dad? So, yeah, I do get some from the adverts, but it's not as much as you think. And I'm not sponsored by anyone, and yeah, my mum and dad sort of support me quite a bit. So yeah, I'll just take a bit of a drink. So this is my own cup with my own logo, so it's my merchandise, and it looks really cool. So hopefully it'll be coming out soon. I'm not sure when at this very moment of time, but yeah. And next question, well, from the next person. So Erasmo Nieto has given me a few questions. So, how many songs do you have stored in your brain? Which I have quite a few. I have about most of them on my YouTube channel. And so that's probably about 60, 70, but at this very moment of time, I'm not really sure. And he's also asked if I've ever heard of Pink Floyd music. I don't really listen to Pink Floyd, but I do like Another Brick in the Wall. And also, name a place you'd love to play at. And obviously St. Pancras. But in the future, I'd like to play at somewhere like Wembley, because it's such a big stage and it'd be really fun. Lee Brannigan has given me the question, when did your queen set in St. Pancras and people thought you were busking? How much did they leave on top of the piano? And what did I do with it? So, for those who didn't know, I did this last year when I did my queen set before the Arsenal match, so I wore my Arsenal top, of course. I played Somebody to Love and I got about £12 and I spent it on lunch with my dad. We went to McDonald's and then we went to watch the match at the Emirates. I have got someone called Fanny Chan here saying that I've subscribed to my channel for when I had 30,000 subscribers, so that's quite a long time. So he's given me she actually has given me 8 questions and I will answer 4 of them. Will I consider to perform with my little sister? That answer would be yes, if she become a little less shy, definitely. And have not seen Lala and Summer in your video for a long time. How are they? And they are doing great. They're outside playing at the moment, and they are really lovely. So I've sort of put these 2 questions together, so they sort of get linked. Please stay healthy from COVID-19, and suggest to stop any public performance at this moment, and suggest to schedule live performance session. So maybe, yeah, I might not be going out as much often, so I haven't really going out since Westfield Stratford back in January. And maybe, yeah, I might be doing some live streams at home, maybe in the near future, to make it up for it. And why do I love Queen so much? Is influenced by my dad. And yeah, I love Queen so much. Their songs are really good, especially Freddie Mercury. He's got such a good voice. And yes, it is influenced by my dad. So let's move on. Destiny B has given me a couple of questions. So, were you taught how to write music, or did you learn it on your own by playing from the heart? That's what I did and how it's learned. So, at the very beginning, I wrote a bit by myself, but I was sort of taught the basics, how to write music, and I'm still taught at the moment how to write different genres. But yeah, I like to write by myself, and I think I like it. It's just really fun, you know. And have you played in a group, like an orchestra or something like that? Yeah, I played in a couple of school orchestras for like small events, but a group, definitely School of Rock. I performed 3 years ago, and it was really fun to perform in front of about 1,000 people every night, apart from Tuesday. I'm not really sure why Tuesday, but yeah. And I also performed in events like the Olivier Awards and West End Live, and they were really fun to perform in. So RJ404 has given me the question. Sort of was really long, so I just sort of shortened it a bit. Who are some of your favourite YouTube piano players? Maybe list your top 3. My top 4 are Francesca Perino, Thomas Kruger, Karen Kammer, and Cole Lamb with a smiley face, which is lovely. So I have watched Thomas Kruger and also watched a bit of Karen Kammer because he performed at Westfield Stratford for a bit. And sometimes when I create my own arrangements, I listen to Francesco for a bit of inspiration and what to write. And my favourite YouTuber, piano YouTuber, apart from myself, probably Rousseau or something like that. I really like how he does his piano tutorials. And I'm also thinking about doing some myself, like at the moment, Bohemian Rhapsody. Sean Elliott Russell has given me the 2 questions. Who do you look up to as far as musicians or performance? Definitely Queen, especially Freddie Mercury. His singing voice is absolutely brilliant. And how tall am I? About 1 meter 60 something centimeters. I haven't really measured myself for a while, and I think we'll leave this one at the end. So Michael Palmer has given me the question, or 2 questions. Do you intend to play any music by Einaudi or Eric Satie? So I'd answer, I prefer Yurima to Einaudi, but I still like his pieces, and I haven't really listened to Satie. He's a classical composer. And also, what stage are you with your musical studies? I'll be taking classical diploma in the summer, and I've also got into the Purcell School of Music, but not for my classical piano. I'll be doing composition and jazz. And probably my final question, this is what I saved till last. What is your ultimate goal that you want to achieve regarding the piano? that would be like something that pretty hard. It's pretty broad, and possibly become a songwriter when I grow up, because I really like composing and definitely playing on the piano, potentially singing, but I'm not really sure. And yeah, I'm not really sure apart from that, because I'd like to progress on my piano quite a bit, and obviously at the moment play be a YouTube pianist for all of you, in public and also at home doing live stream. And so yeah, that was my question and answer. I hope you like it. And also, what songs do you want? Leave the comments. Leave comments down below. And obviously, for more questions, if you want, leave them below as well. And thanks for watching. And see you next time. See you next time. I don't know why I said tomorrow.